Hi, I'm Lisa, and today I'm going to show you a wellness practice called Reiki. And Reiki is a Japanese healing that is energy based. I'm not going to go into the details because if you'd like to learn more, we can do more in-depth workshops later, but this is a very, very easy overview for you that will hopefully center you and make you feel more at peace. So when I say energy healing, I'm not saying that my hands are magical and that they're like transmitting energy into someone's body. What I mean by energy healing is that unlike massage, which actually penetrates the skin and manipulates muscles, Reiki it does not penetrate the muscles. It's just a stagnant practice, meaning that the hands are not moving when they're on the body. They're not penetrating the skin. And that's what I mean by energy healing. So it's more about moving the energy in your body around through how you place your hands than it is about manipulating the muscles and moving around the blood and all of those things. So some of the things Reiki is good for is regulating the blood pressure. It can help to bring down your blood pressure when it's really high, especially things that cause you to be anxious or uncomfortable. It can also help with pain management by bringing attention to that part of the body and creating warmth underneath the hands that can help to heal that part of your body. But the practice we're doing today is for overall well-being, but there are other uses for Reiki, and I would love to tell you more, but I will in a later video. So today's Reiki practice is going to be a very simple Reiki practice, just focusing on the head and the torso. So we're going to start by setting an intention. So I'm going to close my eyes and start to take some centering breaths. Once I feel centered with my body, I will set an intention. You want your intention to be true, and you want it to be as specific as possible. Why are you doing this practice? What is the purpose? So with Reiki, there are specific parts of the body that you are going to place your hands. And these places are specific because they are meant to be conducive for healing. Although I'm doing this very quickly, in a normal Reiki practice, you would be practicing doing a Reiki treatment between 60 and 90 minutes. So there's no specific amount of time that you keep your hands where they need to be, but some areas just feel really good and very healing. So in those places, you might keep your hands longer. Especially when you start to feel real warmth under your hands and when you start to feel your heart rate lower, or you start to feel pain disappear, or you start to feel anxious or troubled thoughts disappear, or headaches go away. Keep holding there. Keep that space open, because once you release the pain, that's not finished. Then you're inviting even better and more energy to come into those places. After you place the pain, you still want to keep your hands there so that you can feel all of that good warmth come into your body. So as you can see, sometimes you can see a change in my facial expression when it feels really good. And when you are practicing on yourself or on a loved one, you're looking for those cues too. What do you see their body doing? What do you see their face doing? There may be places where immediately when you touch, your body tenses up, and maybe that's a really sensitive place. It doesn't mean you should stay away from it. It just means that's information for you to even work into, because every place in your body deserves to be touched and held. Even after a very short practice like that, you will feel a million times better and more centered. But I recommend what I just did. I recommend you put a timer for 30 minutes and make that practice last at least 30 minutes. When you're ready to end your practice, don't suddenly get up and release your hands, but slowly and gradually take your hands off your body and give a moment for your hands not to be touching your body, not to be touching anything. Because you've just created a lot of warmth with your hands and they've been on different parts of your body, you kind of want to clear the energy off your hands before transitioning to your everyday activities. I'd also recommend washing your hands directly after a Reiki treatment as another way of clearing energy. As we move through uncertain times, it's really important to have different grounding practices that help you feel centered and help you connect back to your body. The reason I got into massage, it was not only to help others, but to help heal myself. So I find these practices to really help me feel centered and to feel better and more present so that I can be more helpful to other people. So don't think of it as being selfish to take this time for yourself. Think of it as a way to make you better equipped to deal with uncertain times. So today I did not use any books because Reiki is a practice that is passed down through a lineage. So the only way you learn is through a Reiki master who's learned from their Reiki master and their Reiki master and goes all the way back to Japan. And it's something that you actually have to be in a class for. So it's a community-based practice, which makes it really, really special. So what I'm showing you are some techniques, but that's not all that Reiki is. Reiki is also a philosophy, and it has very specific practices associated with it. So I encourage you, if you're interested, to just research what Reiki classes are in your area and find out more. But thank you for tuning in today, and I am really looking forward to being with you again next week. Thank you.